morning, everyone. It's Yvonne back to do your bonus read. We're going to use the Shadowscapes Tarot for your reading today. Okay, let's see where we're getting with this. Being I cut myself short last week and never got round to the earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, your readings will go up today. And I'm also going to do YouTube on Wednesday this week at maybe 11 a.m. I'm going to bring it back a little bit because I have to finish up by a bit before 1. So if you're watching this and you want to come on and onto the super chat, I'm just going to start it a little bit earlier. All right, let's see where we're going with your bonus read. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles. You know, it's beautiful sometimes when I've done the What's Cracking reading and then I pick up for the bonus read and I pick the very card that I had last in the reading. I always think that it's going to be a continuation, but it's not always a continuation. Sometimes it can be a completely different reading. The Ace of Pentacles is a card that means there's a brand new beginning coming. But this brand new beginning is something solid, something resourceful. It could mean something like a commitment in a relationship. It could be a windfall. It could be a brand new job, something you're starting up your own business. But something you've got here, you've got access to in the Ace of Pentacles says something amazing is coming your way. All right, and then we have the Ace of Wands right behind that. So there is definitely a brand, it wouldn't be the first time I've pulled off 3, but I've got the Strength card here. So I'm feeling somehow or another, this is going to be very, very relatable to the What's Cracking reading. There's a brand new beginning breaking through here, and you've done it here with the Strength card. There is something you've turned around or something you're starting to understand that you are now doing in a completely new way. You're no longer being a slave to your past. You've realized here with the Strength card how much power you actually have within you to make things happen. You know, it's funny because we all grow up thinking we're so small that we don't really, or we're not able to bring something forth. And I guess our ideas of abundance for all of us are very, very different. Some of us feel abundance in the heart. We want to know that we have, you know, complete and utter happiness within ourselves. And for others of us, we want to have that fame or that, I suppose, validation from the outside world that we're doing really well. But whatever this is for you, when I see the Ace of Wands and Ace of Pentacles together, I feel this amazing passion about something you're doing here. Now, you could be launching a passion project, because I do get this feeling that whatever this is, you're feeling very passionate about it. But I also feel it's something that's going to sort of set you up or move you in a new direction. Now, you could be taking on a brand new course. But what I feel like here is something is being gifted to you as a result of the strength that you have, as a result of understanding your personal capacity. So maybe you've been laying low for a while. We have the 10 of Cups behind that. So it's the 4th card in, which it was in the What's Cracking reading. There is something here that you are, and we have the 8 of Cups behind that as well. So there is something here that you are learning to walk away from or learning to leave behind that has kept you in an energy of lack. It's kept you in an energy of being stuck where you are. Now, I always talk about this from different perspectives, but the one perspective that I feel comes across a lot with people and I can relate to personally is when people have said to you when you were young that you would never amount to anything, or what could you become, or, you know, is it possible? And no, it's not. You don't have what it takes. That sort of energy that you're given when you're young. Now, that's somebody else's opinion and it is somebody else's take. And very often that comes from an energy of jealousy or spitefulness, or not wanting to see you succeed. But the thing is, they've seen something in you that's made them scared that maybe they can't achieve that. But you don't see it in yourself. You don't see it in yourself. What you take away from that is that person sees something in me that's no good. So if you have that said to you enough times, it can brainwash you into believing that you do not have the capacity to make the best version of yourself, or that you do not have the capacity to make money, or you'll never have the capacity to become what you want to become. And I see this so often with people, and it's so beautiful when they take their power back and go and do the very thing that they told they were never able to do. So I feel like here I want to say to you, there is something here that is being brought to your awareness. There is something here that is being brought up from your subconscious here for you to understand how much power you have in a situation. Maybe you've given up on something. Maybe you felt something wasn't going to find you. It could be anything from love, money, success, fame, whatever it is. You are feeling that you cannot manifest this. You've got into this energy of what someone else created for you, and you're not seeing what you are actually capable of. All right, let's see where we're going with this reading, but it does feel very similar energy to me. So I have the Five of Cups coming through. Now, the Five of Cups is a card of looking back at the past. In the traditional tarot, we see someone with 2 cups in front of them and 3 cups behind them. But they're focused on the 3 cups behind them, not what is possible in the 2 cups in front of them. There also gives the energy in the Five of Cups that there's sadness or depression or disappointment in that as well. So someone is clinging on to the disappointment of the past rather than seeing the potential of the future. And again, that gives you the Four of Pentacles energy, which means that you're probably quite stuck in that energy if I'm talking to you. And what you have to do is learn that you have the power to change those things, that you don't have to be stuck in the past, that you do have the power to move yourself forward. It's about aligning yourself with what you want rather than aligning yourself with what you've lost or what you don't have. You know, sometimes I do these readings and I think they're so very powerful. And I started to do the little mini readings on TikTok with the daily read. And so often the daily read just reflects the what's cracking and bonus reads. It's quite powerful. All right, so we have next to that the Hermit. And then we're moving into the Six of Pentacles. See, exactly the same to the Nine of Pentacles. These cards came out in the what's cracking reading. So there's a feeling that you're understanding and you're shining the light on how you've been thinking or doing things up until now. And you're starting to become aware of how you've created what you've created. Once you start to see that you're creating, you know, the same energy for yourself, then you can start to understand how to move that energy forward. And I feel like with the Hermit here, there is a level of healing here that needs to be done. Why do we hang on to things? Why do we hang on to the past? Why do we cling to what's gone rather than seeing the potential? And I talked about it in the What's Cracking reading. Some people feel that that is a realistic way of doing things. I'm not really sure why we think that. But what we've lost or what we've left behind is no longer there. It's gone. It's finished. And if you understand that time is relative and that you are living the same life regardless of whether it's in the past or the future, then you're not really giving yourself the opportunity to create. And I see that here with the Six of Pentacles. Because the Six of Pentacles for me is about aligning yourself with the universe and understanding that you can bring in what you want by aligning yourself with the universe. How do you align yourself? Well, number one thing is you learn to let go of the past and let go of the future. So that means you're not regretful and you're not sort of desiring. You're in the moment. That's why I always promote the book by Eckhart Tolle, which talks about the power of now and the power you have in this very moment. But all the time you're in the past, regretting, remorseful, and not really seeing your potential,